We sealed this paver with the StrongSeal Wetlook, which is a concentrate. We diluted the first coat and we applied that so it would soak into the pavers and into the sand and act like a barrier to any weeds or ants, and also lock everything together. The second coat we apply undiluted, and this will give us the additional protection and that extra shine. Today we're talking about our StrongSeal Wetlook, which is our premium sealer for sealing pavers, natural stone and travertine. This is a tough sealer. It's a concentrate that we provide as a kit, an A and a B side, a two-part. So let's just go through the mixing. First things first is let's put our safety glasses on. So the A side comes in a 5-gallon pail, and it's simple. You add the B side slowly to the A side. So when you add the B to the A, you end up with 5 gallons of concentrate. Okay, so we pour in the B side and then we slowly mix the two parts together. I like to make sure that all that B is mixed in. So a couple of minutes, just slowly mixing it together. And the reason we have a two-part is that it gives us a much stronger sealer than these regular one-parts. It's much more resistant to the sunlight, the wetting and drying, and any kind of freeze thaw or chemicals that you might have from the pool or from salt, de-icing salts. Whatever we're sealing, we want that first coat to be diluted. We want the sealer to soak into the paver and into the sand and really seal and lock things together. So we want to dilute the first coat. And that's done simply just by pouring off some of the mixed material, some of the concentrate, into a separate bucket. This one has measurements there per gallon. So I can pour in here and see where I have a gallon of material. Okay, and I dilute that 1 to 1. 1 gallon of concentrate with 1 gallon of water. So just pour that in. And now I have 2 gallons of what we call ready to use. All right? And this is what I'll use for my first coat. We're going to apply it around 150 to about 175 square feet per gallon, and that will give us a nice heavy coat that soaks into the paver and into the sand and locks everything together. Okay, so we've added our first mix into the sprayer. Remember, this is the diluted StrongSeal Wetlook. We've diluted it 1 to 1 with water. 1 gallon of water, 1 gallon of sealer. And the reason we dilute it is so it can soak deep into the pavers and into the sand, lock everything together, but also act as a barrier to stop any salts or efflorescence coming up to the surface, or to stop ant hills and weed growth.
All right, so I'm going to apply the sealer. I'm really going to soak the area until it gets to a creamy, milky color. Then I'm going to move on. Really flood the area, the first coat.
Okay, so the sealer is absorbing into the pavers, and it should totally absorb after about 10 minutes. If after 10 minutes you're still seeing this white on the surface, then roll that out, spread it around so it all soaks in. Okay, so this is the first coat. It's been drying for about an hour now. It's tack free. Make sure it's not sticky and you can walk on it. Remember, the first coat we applied diluted. The second coat we're going to apply undiluted. Go ahead. So again, you're putting a nice coat on there. As soon as it starts to turn milky white, then move on with your spray. This should take maybe another hour or two to dry, but you want to keep off it for about 3 or 4 hours before you walk on it, and if you're going to drive on it, wait at least 48 hours. I'm going to pour a little water onto these pavers here just to show you that we've got a good water resistant seal. See the water's beating up right on the surface. Now, something like this should last up to 3 years. When the 3 years are up, you can come back and just put a single coat on to really bring the colors out into the pavers.
CoverTech manufactures and supplies professional-grade cleaners, stains and sealers for pavers and natural stone, concrete, vinyl tile, and ceramic and porcelain tile. Shipping directly from our warehouse in South Florida to customers in the U.S. and all over the world. Find all of our products online at covertechproducts.com and order today.